Call me the Brooklyn Nets, in Brooklyn I network. Get fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, as soon as my mood switch. Something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like the horse on the Dallas Mavs. Hungry, so I gotta put some food in my stomach. I need some sweet and sour sauce for my Denver Nuggets. In the getaway car, I had to work on the engine, the crankshaft, cylinder head, and the pistons. These rappers is my kids, call Maury up. I'm in the golden state of mind, a warrior. Rockin' like Houston, I don't give a I don't rap for free, I sell verses, Swiss beats and Timberland. Indiana Pacers jacket with the zipper. I just got a haircut with some LA Clippers. Like the Lakers, bring the chip to my city. Shout to my bleak ass Memphis. I be on my Grizzly, heat like Miami. Get bucks like Milwaukee, Jadakiss already said that. Shooting like the Timberwolves, I ain't missing fam. Timber, knock the trees down on your timberlands. Birds call them pelicans. Knicks in the rain, lightning and thunder. I'm a hustling veteran. I'm a survivor like Respect me from Brooklyn to Compton. I was born in 78. Never been a quitter. 2 years ahead of my time. I'm a 76er. They my sons. We some trailblazers, you heard? A bunch of kings floating in them Bentley Spurs. Pat Post, way more than just a rapper. A raptor, used to shop at Jimmy Jazz. I'm different. Y'all some cowardly lions eager to meet the wizard.
Playing basketball. Playing basketball.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Caruso with it. Now Thompson. defending. He drops it from range. Doris, when we saw these two teams come up on the schedule, this was one you and I were looking forward to.
Oh my goodness, this was one I've had circled for sure. And the reason, two teams that execute at a high level, and boy, did they play at breakneck speed.
Clock at 6. It's stolen by SGA. By himself. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Thompson scanning the floor. And a slam dunk by Capella.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Good work there as it goes.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Tries it from 19. And he comes up with a bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the score by Houston. Dort outside. The 3 ball. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Şengün. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Brian, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Thompson draws the double. Pass to Şengün. Here's Durant. SGA with it. Durant covering. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And there's the screen. Back to SGA. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Thompson. Still without a bucket. Pass to Şengün. From down in the low post, it goes.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Now here's SGA. Dort outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great.
Oklahoma City, 16.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
They get it again. Outside Durant. They double-team Durant. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 6. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
They set the pick. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the game. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
4 on the clock. Durant way outside. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Inside. Here's Capella. Out to Thompson. Pass to Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Durant's got 5 points.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant, one of the best, period.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
To the inside. Here's Finney Smith. Great D that time from Holmgren. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. There's the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so dangerous in pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it or facilitate.
Down low. Houston working the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Right wing. Doubled by Caruso. To the paint. Out to Thompson. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's SGA. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Rockets trail by 8. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back over to you, Brian.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Hartenstein a screen. Fires from the line. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
It's stolen by SGA. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's SGA. Lets it fly. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Thompson outside. Outside Durant. With one on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Oklahoma City now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And it's Adams missing. Oklahoma City leading by 12. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Outside Durant. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Caruso. Smith no good.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Second half getting started, about a minute played. Thompson draws the double. And here's Adams. To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Outside, SGA. To the inside. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Yep, that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. They're scoreless since the first half. Tries to save it. Out of bounds, it'll be Thunder ball.
Oklahoma City ball.
Thunder leading by 18. SGA deciding where to go with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Pass to Durant. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot falls short that time.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty. Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Rockets trail by 20. Outside Holiday. Here's Şengün. Houston with another miss.
2 minutes.
On offense, here are the Thunder.
2 minutes.
Good momentum, 8 straight points. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Houston working the ball around. Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. A quick shot there. It's off target. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something. Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Pass to Dort. Launches it. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Dort's got 8.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Lou Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Back to Holiday. Inside. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's SGA. Holmgren. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Holiday doubled up. Down low. Here's Şengün. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Outside for Dort. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Boy, Lou Dort was dialed in from distance. You give him that corner look, he's taking it.
And stolen by Holmgren. The 15-footer. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Finney-Smith. And so it's Oklahoma City already up 26 points as this quarter ends.
Oklahoma City, 46.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's the Thunder with the ball. And SGA throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Smith. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's SGA. Smith with the rebound. Houston calls timeout. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's Thompson. To the middle. Here's Capella. Lays it up and banks it in.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Unloads. Capella with a rebound. Thompson outside. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And just so active for his size, Capella is hard to guard.
Capella hits them both. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thompson. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And he's become a master putback artist. Holmgren doesn't let his second chance opportunities get away.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And it's Holmgren missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Durant. Here's Capella. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Time after time, it's been Capella. He's doing damage.
Oklahoma City leading by 22. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
To the inside. Here's Capella. Pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 2. Shoots over Holmgren. Şengün, no good.
2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up. Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29 points.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Pass to Şengün. They double-team Thompson. Here's Capella. The Thunder with the rebound.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Double team on SGA. Dort for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And here's Şengün. Pass to Capella. Now Durant. To end the drought. Caruso grabs the board. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Holmgren outside. Timeout called. The Thunder. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
Dort for 3. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Boy, this...
Just a dream for